Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see. We got Ilianos. We got Zanik the News. Moonbear. Glad to have you. Welcome on in Sariel. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Welcome on in Fine Point. Mad Hatter. Glad to have you. It is Heckin' Tuesday. Happy International Wolf Day. We're gonna celebrate. I'm gonna draw Wolf Me. That's the plan for today. I have no idea how it's gonna go. I won't lie. My faith in any amount of artistic abilities I've developed up to this point has been rattled. But we're vibing. We'll get through this. Probably. Anyways, let me go and move over to the art. Yeah, how's everyone's week going? Also, let me go and get the playlist going. Skip the default. There we go. All right. But yeah, happy Hacking Tuesday. I don't think like anything that happened today in particular. It's just like one of those kind of like Tuesdays where I got work done and then not really a whole lot happened. As long as Kasai's not here, the queue should be nice and without meme songs. You're really gonna put all of the weight of the dumb meme songs on Kasai? Smell of the game. What are the people who named the Guilty Gear OST songs are they okay today? Yes, okay. Listen, if you're worried about like my mental stability, I'm fine. Like the tweet earlier was just like one of those like it's just like a rough start to the day, I think. It got better, but it was definitely one of those like, sometimes you just gotta be honest about the struggle. And with content creation, there is the struggle is eternal. My lines today suck. Yeah, I can do like squiggly lines. My lines have gotten a lot better since I first started doing art. Like that's one of the things that like I can hold very proudly is like this line is better than anything I could have done the first time I made art. Some amount of that I'm sure is the fact that I use stabilization. Like, let's turn down stabilization to like, 2. Yeah, even with 2 stabilization, my lines are still good. Which is kind of wild to think about. I think I think like 20 is like people who are like, they're like, okay, let's do 20 like stabilization for like line work, and I'm like, okay. My horizontal lines are getting better too. But yeah, how's everyone else's Tuesday been? Anything interesting that happens? I mean, it's Tuesday, so like, I feel like Tuesday is like even more so than Monday. Tuesday is the day that nothing happens. Like I feel like I could see more events happen on Mondays because like you're coming back for the weekend and you have to deal with like all of the shit that happened, and like, oh, whoopsies, we've whoopsies, there's a huge bug in that thing we pushed Friday. All right, guys, we got to work on that. And Tuesday's just a day of like, I exist despite my best attempts. I'm at work and my brain is soup. Understandable. What is that? Okay, so I still need a little bit of stabilization. So what is this song about? Is it about the town inside me? I don't know anything about Guilty Gear lore. I know the protagonist is Soul Bad Guy. Like that, Guilty Gear lore it's like, I feel like there's not a single video game, like fighting game, where like the lore actually matters. Like, I feel like you could make a fighting game with no lore and it would work just as well. Like it would like if you got everything else right about it and just didn't do a story mode, I think that like that would like you. Okay, I'm sorry, not what I've done, but for what I'm about to do to your Steam account. Did you find another fucking shitpost game? What did you find? Is it? You've already gotten me Baskabampaspis Chronicles. Rish, welcome on. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription for 16 months. Enjoy the really much just Sweet Bean.
Has it really been 16 months?
That is one to think about. Furry femboys. This one's getting rejected. I can't have this in my library. This image has so much power. It's so much power. Coward. What do you want from me? What even is this fucking video game? Coward? Oh my fucking god. What are you trying to do to my Steam library? Why are you like this? Alright, fucking fine. I'll be another one for like my friend who occasionally looks through my Steam library because he wants to play video games with me online. Like very late at night. I'm like, no hate, but that koala looks more like a woman than a femboy. It's I mean there's nothing wrong with that, but it is like, you know, I am notably not the femboy type. Like I can appreciate the aesthetics of like you know, basically all human forms, but I'm not attracted to many of them. I'm like on the opposite side of like, you know, because there's basically like the quadrilateral of like gay body types. Whatever the side is that's twink and whatever the side is that's femboy, I'm on the fucking opposite corner. Have fun explaining that. Why are you like this, Cyriel? Is this the price I pay? Is this the price I pay for nobody Holly? Is that to fucking have fucking furry femboys in my goddamn crowd? Well, come on, tell me. It's gotta obviously be in. But to have a fucking furry femboy in my goddamn Steam library? Is this my life? Yes, the answer is this is my life now. I've done this to me. I only have myself to blame. At any point I could not, but I choose to. We don't stream because it is easy. We stream because it is hard. I will say my boxes are on point today, at least. Welcome on Unlocked. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I've caused infinite damage to your Steam library as planned. Okay, type for a war crime. Coconut Mall, but it's in a minor key. But yeah, it's just one of those, like, it's a Tuesday. I guess like the big thing I can talk about potentially is I've got some like collabs planned for next week. Both of them are looking to be art days, so we might be doing an art collab on Thursday and then doing a game Friday. It has been confirmed Starky is a bird box. As Papa would say, it's Tuesday. It's a fucking Tuesday, isn't it? I'm so sorry to the entire United Kingdom, but also you know why I did it. Art collab sounds fun. Yeah, I say art collab, but it's basically just gonna be like I'm having someone on and we're chatting. Like it's kind of like what I did with Boyo Francis, and who's Galvin. I think those are the two artists I've had on. I don't think I've had any other artists on. I feel real bad if I have had someone else on aside from Erratic Phoenix, but he's not a streamer. He's just he's a friend from college. So it's not really a collab. It's just like having friends on to goof while I do art. Oh, I guess yes, right. So I have had a third. I was like, I feel like there's been, because like my brain is now like, okay, I can classify who I've collabed with by who's casually flirted with me on stream. And I'm like, Ray, Boyo Francis are like the casual flirts. Galvin did not casually flirt with me on stream. To be fair, That's like low-key one of the nice thing about the furry community is like just casually flirting. It's not a collab, it's a crolab. All right. Welcome on Computer Squad. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. There we go. What are you doing today, Starky? I'm drawing, in honor of International Wolf Day, I'm doing Me But Wolf. We're going full wolf mode. We're wolf-pilled. Madness Mayhem. To be fair, the song so far, apparently Sorry Real is having, like, it's having mercy on my conscience. Is having mercy on my well-being, at least from the perspective of music. If not from the perspective of my, my Steam games library. Welcome on to Doodle Den. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we shout out for Doodle Den? Galvin, it's good to see you. Yeah, can Sweet Bean. If you like amazing art of big chunky boyos, Galvin's aka the Doodle Den is the place to be. Yeah, we're just vibing. We're vibing in Arton. Vibing in Arton, and then we're gonna be doing Woof. We're gonna draw Woof. Oh, what are my circles today? You have to go to the fucking circle place. This is pain. It's like this part, that part, like this part everywhere. I'm like, I'm in pain. The song request was brought to you from my partner's TikTok. I'm sorry. What song request? What song did you request? Girly Girl Productions topic notes app girls. What does that mean? Marvel's Sparkle Circles? I have not watched any Marvel thing, so like you will see. I'm deeply, profoundly concerned. If this weren't like a square, like this is just a square. I've turned into a square. If it weren't a square, it would be a great circle. Oh god, not the notes app. Welcome on, Soodle. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Yeah, we're just gonna be chilling. Like, chilling, just chatting, just yapping, just dogging, just wuffing. I can use some of that snoot practice I figured out. Sorry, I was just quoting Deadpool 3 now after watching the movie twice. Okay. I've heard in general that it's pretty good, but also it is kind of like a late stage Marvel, so we're relaxing with Guilty Gear today. We are. Alright, I feel warmed up. Question is, what type of pose? I mean, I can figure out the pose. I definitely know what I want to do, Wuff Starky. I just need to figure out like what resolution am I doing? Okay, what if we flip? That's too much. There we go, that's better.
What does this button do? Please,
oh, please, it's sorry, Real. You're gonna press the button? You said you're relaxing today and you're out here pressing the button? Okay, never mind. It's a wholesome button. Stoats are adorable. I wish I didn't have to be part of the furry community to know what a stoat was. We don't get Stoat Saturday much. That is one that we don't get that often. Okay. Let's figure out what's going on here. I don't know what stoats are. I know what stoats are from Inscription. That's also fair. That was the fucking game I was thinking of yesterday. I couldn't remember what it was. Because it was Inscription's the game where like it fucks with your files a little bit. Because like it like looks at how old and how big some of your files are. Never heard or seen a stoat. They're like little weasels. They're weasels but smaller and more vicious. Somehow. What big files you have? Okay, let me guess on what. Let's do let me do a quick dive through my files to see what I have that's the biggest one. I know about them from Dimension 20 season. Fair enough. I guess, okay. So this PC, local disk. I think it has to be like a specific file. My guess is users, JS. I actually have no idea what it would be. It's probably like, I don't think I can use my entire saved games. There's probably like a program you can use to find the biggest file in your computer. I feel like I also wouldn't trust that download. They have a Honey Badger energy. They really do. They're Honey Badger, but like Death Noodle. Also, they have like some of the highest bite force in the entire animal kingdom. Welcome on, Ed Stevens. Glad to have you sweeping. Hello. Hello. They're adorable. Yeah, they're just honey badgers that can kill things bigger than them. It's like it's like the cat. That's like the cat that's like the size of like your like finger, but it takes down game that's like 5 or 6 times its size. Okay. Oh, this is a jam. Loki, I think the song's a jam. I think I want an arm cross posed. I like arms crossed pose. Is this the this is the acapella version, right? Yep. You tend to find an arms cross posed reference. Hmm. Oh, I should probably. I guess I have to specify the gender. All right, we found it. Apply that transformation, move you to a lower layer. There we go. Reference acquired. It's just that easy. All right, now it's actually figure out all the rest of the hard stuff. So okay, so I know Jericho was like is Jericho an actual city or is like a mythological city? I believe it was like it's an actual city. Okay. It's a place in Alaska, I think. Okay, let's make this more transparent. That way I have, you know. I can also like kind of exaggerate stuff a little bit. Okay, I need to make the reference a little smaller so that way I have room up here for like basically give myself space like near the top of the screen because you don't actually like remember with art and like composition you don't want to use never mind it's a city in Palestine according to the Google search. Oh, okay. Interesting. That song has aged a little poorly, but you know we're not dwelling on it. This is Bridget's theme, right? I don't. Yes, this is. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Sorry, you motherfucker. I looked at the song. Okay, at least this one kind of works. Bird due to this dies to make them so violent. There's a biblical city called Jericho, but there's likely also others. Okay. Okay, that's about right. I move way there. Okay. Using reference actually makes the process go so much fucking faster. I can already. All right, let us wuff. Or at very least let us skeleton. Oh yeah, there are several towns called Jericho in America. That sounds about right. All right, so it's probably referring specifically to the biblical Jericho. References are important. I know. Part of me is like, I want to get good enough where I don't have to rely on references, but also like I know that I'm not there yet. Look, come on in, Costa. I gotta have you, Sweet Bean. Okay, so like this basically because we're doing some amount of like there's some amount of perspective going on here. So I see now. So I realize why you were setting up all of the the Guilty Gear songs. That way you could try to sneak this in. Da 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 da. Just like Buddy Holly. Whoa, and then Mary Tyler Moore. And for the most part, I did. Yeah, you if I didn't check this song to see, because like I recognize specifically this song as being Maze. It wasn't Bridget's, it was Maze. Maze, the theme is apparently the town inside me. The circle. Okay. Okay. Also, the good news about this pose is like I can relatively hide the hands. Just like demarcate off like the wrists. Okay, so we're thinking about where the wrists are. The wrists are probably like right around here. Okay, and then we also need to connect, hips down here. I had to wait for someone to drop off something important in my phone, but then... Well, welcome on in. We're glad to have you. We do be vibing, and I do be drawing a thing. I be doing my best. Okay. Now let's figure out... Can I figure out the chest and the stomach? My internet cut off and I fell asleep. Also, for whatever reason, my body is trying to reject something that I ate. Oh, hell yeah. It's a minor key things. Is there your phone back? I don't. Oof. Oof size maximum. Okay. Okay, so there's the peck. This person's a good reference. Yeah, and then from there, that's the only thing stressing me out. Oh no. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Outlining this is actually going relatively easily. There's just one of those days, you know? Yeah, I know. I was basically having one of those starts to my day as well. So I was like, I was just like, you just have some of those days, I guess. I think it's like, I think some amount of it is to blame from, is a result of like, we're just like at the end of summer and everyone's kind of at the end of their ropes. It doesn't help that I had another like incident today of like people being shitty drivers. And I was like, y'all are gonna get into fucking wrecks. I can't afford a wreck right now. Are you kidding me? Okay, and then Yeah, something like that. But I don't have access to the ice. Come next weekend, I'll be fine. But I don't have any access to the ice maker. I got real used to. Oh no. Okay, is this? I feel like this is everything I reasonably need for this piece. Is this Cartman sings? This sounds like a Cartman. Yep. I was about to say, it's like this feels like AI era Cartman. I'm not gonna queue one PP for this. I mean, here's the thing. Sariel said the same thing, and then he queued Buddy Holly. So, okay, yeah, you're queuing PP's theme too. I was gonna say, it's like you immediately. To be fair, at least you didn't pretend to hide it. Okay, is there anything else I need to have? No, this looks about right. All right. Deception is an art. It grabs me. Just make the fucking line. There we go. We got there. So it's looking slightly down and off to the side. There we go. I once remember impressing my DM by deceiving someone under a zone of truth spell. I'm assuming that's like basically you just like told them a half truth. Like you told them a half truth that suggested something completely incorrect. Okay. New raster layer, or just passing the charisma check. Oh, is zone of truth just like a charisma check thing? Welcome on, Magic. Let have you, sweetie. Think with the pets. I don't know D&D spells off the top of my head, unfortunately. There was a and because the spells I know off the top of my head are like the homebrew I played a lot in college, and there was one spell that was succeed in a check or be compelled to not lie. Okay. There was a spell in that game that was basically it was a problem. It was basically you say a thing and no one gets any checks to not believe you. If you tell the truth, they are forced to believe you, and if you lie, you have to make a check against like basically your charisma, or you immediately combust into flames. Well, come on, Link's like, let have you, sweet beans. Starky cute? No, Link's a cute. I think I want to give him like I want to give him like I want to snatch his waist. I'm snatching his waist. We're going full triangle. Oh, this is what's what 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 is this song? What is this song? What's this Starky's forum name anyway? Wolfie Borth? I'm thinking Starky Bork. You see, I had to consent because this was Magical Court and they would know. They asked me about me knowing someone who was about to get the blame for something bad, but they also specifically asked for a name. Did you not just hear that, Starky? I was distracted by chat. I do not know their name was true because I only knew their title. All right, time to snatch the waist. snatches my own waist. What? What? Uh-huh. I know. Yeah, you're buying a lot of cocaine, huh, girl? If they pressed, it would have been pretty bad. But it was just look as that is enough. Okay, this was from YouTube. This is from YouTube Kids. Well, hold up. No, I need to re-listen to that song. I need to re-listen to that song with that context.
The other day has entered my dreams. I had a dream last night that people were patting me and calling me a good boy. I'm actually suffering from success.
Excellent. Welcome on Lobster. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. The good boy stuff from the movie the other day. What movie were you watching about the good boys? Were you watching The Bad Guys? Okay, now that I know that this was on YouTube Kids, I need to rewatch it. Crap. Okay. I need, now that I know that this was on YouTube fucking Kids. I also got locked in my Discord account. Oh no! Alright, start with the face. How was this on YouTube Kids? They have two other songs? Ow! This is YouTube Kids, apparently. Notes app kid, how much cocaine I need to buy? It's on YouTube. Oh my fucking god. I'm losing my mind. Vape Girl and Coked Up Friend Adventure. Are they both on YouTube Kids as well? Show it to Papa next time he's live. I might have to. Jigsaw series PG rated version. Don't tell. But anyways, welcome on Ocean. I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Don't tell Starky about Spider-Man and Elsa. I'm well aware of Spider-Man and Elsa. But at least Spider-Man and Elsa is like a weird, creepy thing targeted at kids. So it makes sense that it would be on YouTube Kids. This song is talking about purchasing cocaine. This is not for children. I'm losing my mind a little bit. That like actually threw me off so fucking hard. Speaking of Jigsaw, so on the topic of PG version of Jigsaw, okay, Starky, that blue cupcake remix I showed you, I had to be re-uploaded because YouTube shoved the original to YouTube Kids. You know, like your children have cocaines. Thank God I don't have children. Jesus fucking Christ! I can barely afford my own ass and. I can barely afford my own fucking ass in the current economy. You think I can afford children? Jesus. But also, like, how the fuck did anything cupcake? Yo, YouTube Kids is like the most unhinged platform on the planet. I remember when I had to specifically like click like none of the things that I make are ever targeted for children at all. None of it is okay for children. Do not try to show it to children. None of us want that. I do not want to explain to a child what a butt plug is. Speaking of children, Starky, do you think I would make a good dad? I feel like of our IRL friend group, it's hard. That's a difficult question. My initial response is yes, but then I think about it for like 5 seconds. The answer is no, I don't think so. General will be destroyed atom by atom if they show up here. YouTube Kids is a money laundering scheme? I believe it. YouTube Kids is actually the point YouTube fell off. Oh, why not? Hey, Cam, do you know what Skibbity Ohio, Got Rizzler, Mewing, you know, what other shit do kids talk about nowadays? I feel so fucking old. I'm 26. Like, Skibbity backwards. The problem isn't... I know a bit about them.
Trauma.
The problem is...
Trauma?
I don't necessarily think you have the, like, boundary setting skills to, like, to properly care for a child in the current socioeconomic situation. To be like, oh, you know, like, to say like, okay, no, you know, no computer after whatever. Welcome on, Denver Rider. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Remember people having to add 1 or 2 clear swear words to cartoon clips and memes to prevent it from getting sent to YouTube Kids. Oh my fucking god. Welcome on, Dario. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. It's taking care, like, here's the thing. I feel like the more you don't want to have a kid, the more you would be like, because like the more you don't want to have a kid means you're more close to the reality of like how much work it is to care for a child. YouTube doesn't understand general audiences, understandable, but also not, because like YouTube, this is literally your fucking platform, my guys. Like, in that sense, I feel like at least I already have the dad fashion and humor down. Yes, but I would argue that those are literally the 2 least important aspects of being a parent. Man, I've been missing watching streams because Twitch is blocked on the work Wi-Fi now. I'm lucky because like work Wi-Fi has blocked. It's blocked Discord, but not Twitch. So like I can't when I'm at Discord, it's like a fucking like it's like a Sixth Sense style, like I can see all of you talking. I can get pinged for everything, but I can't fucking respond. In my case, it's the reverse. There we go. I feel like something in this range. Starky, what is the worst addition to your Steam library, furry fanboys or skibbity backrooms? It's like you're asking me to pick between, you know, human feces and human vomit. They both suck. There's literally no choice here that's good. Especially because some people in office are more familiar with Discord rather than Slack, for example. That's fair. So yeah, okay, there we go. So like adding some width thickness to it has helped me kind of figure out what's actually supposed to be going on here. You know, it's kind of goofy how folk are canceling Mr. Beast instead of talking about how seriously concerning allegations. They say he's giving kids diabetes and exposing them to gambling because of some Feastables giveaway. If I understand right, there are allegations about Mr. Beast that literally involve him like letting people beat women, and like there are some pretty fucking substantial allegations against him. Like the Mr. Beast situation is really deeply fucked up. Huh? So Mr. Beast, I think my understanding is that Mr. Beast got a he got like a a Amazon TV special or whatever, and the like logistics of it were like so genuinely awful. I'm pretty sure there are actual allegations, just that's a lot of people writing on it for clout. No, like, don't, like, the Mr. Beast situation is a fucking actual, like, existential nightmare. I feel so awful for the people who are hurt. Like, here's the thing. I always had the feeling Mr. Beast was a piece of shit, but, like, I'm not happy that it's official. I'm happy that people know him as the person he's always been, but is Mr. Beast finally going to make Squid Games happen? Okay, so my understanding from what I've heard, mostly on Twitter, so it is notably hearsay, is that he got a special from Amazon Television where he was basically doing Squid Game style shit, which involved withholding food from people for up to 20 hours, not providing them clean clothes, and because there was no punishment for beating up people because they weren't being properly supervised, bigger contestants were beating up small women. And he just let all that happen. He also didn't let some people leave. Yeah, like and like with that happening and a lot of like former, employees coming out and saying, yeah, Mr. Beast is a full force psychopath. I think it's probably Mr. Beast's over hour. I hate that he got to hurt so many people before he was officially known as the person he is. That's the only problem I have with this, is people are celebrating like it's, it's like, oh, like this is a, victory for honest YouTubers who don't clickbait. No, this is not a victory for fucking anyone. This is a loss for humanity. But like, at the very least, when like, with substantiated records of behavior, hopefully this will be the end of it. Yeah, so why are people doing a giveaway out like that's the current career-ending thing and not something incredibly normal? Well, because it was largely the first thing I think that like became fully official in terms of like illegal shit he'd done. Like it's the domino that kind of like it's the first domino that leads to the downfall. Is like someone actually points out like, yeah, well, this guy is doing some illegal shit, and that gives people the confidence to be like, oh yeah, he did illegal shit. People are turning against him because like there's actually substantive evidence, which means that he's like going to court and clearly going to be it's like a dog pile situation where he's hurt so many people, but like because he was a big name, no one wanted to actually like be honest about their experience. And so now that like he's actually like in trouble for doing something as minor, it's like how Al Capone, massive criminal, killed so many people, got caught on tax evasion. It's basically that, but like on a social level. That's the best comparison I have for it. Also, sorry if like that was a downer. I just want to make sure like, it is one of those things where it's like there needs to be some amount of humanity kept in like the discussion, I think. Oh my fucking god, never mind. There's no humanity here. It's just fucking pee-pee. Okay, let me... Oh, the humanity of pee-pee. Yeah, I just wish the other stuff wasn't just a footnote. It makes it hard to get any idea what's going on. Yeah. Well, and also a lot of that's probably actively being litigated right now. So like no one wants to actively like, it's unfortunately talking about stuff outside of court has like in-court application, like in-court significance. So no one wants to really be the one to be like, yeah, you know, here's my take on it, because like if your story doesn't match up exactly, like if you remember something in one, like you remember something along the way that like was another, you know, instigating factor, suddenly turns into, oh, why didn't you mention that in your initial? Like, are you changing your story? The primary problem I was that's telling you that their production crew would go to lengths to make content. I feel like that's like, unfortunately, the like there's a saying, how the sausage is made. That's, I think, unfortunately, the how the sausage is made for like all content, unfortunately. At the very least, all content, like all really successful content. It unfortunately kind of breaks down into like that, you know, that like, oh, you know, let's it's like it because like I don't want to cast a wide, you know, I don't want to cast like that, because like there are genuinely like well-known content creators who aren't monsters, but I feel like a lot of the like people who like the YouTube personality, second girl, vape girl. What is this ode to nicotine? Wait, are we playing? No, this is not AI generated music. This is apparently music that was on YouTube Kids. Someone made this as a joke and it got moved to YouTube Kids. It could be. It could reasonably be, but I feel like there's too much actual comedy. Like it's like, knowing Gen Z really loves their vapes, huh? I think I might be making the snoot out too far. Oh, here's the last one. We had Vape Girl and Coked Up Friend Adventure. Gen Alpha loves theirs too. Current gen AI music services allow you to directly feed lyrics. That's possible then. Also, I lost 500 tabs. I will make no comment because I will be yelled at if I make any comments. My mom's a teacher. She caught students doing all sorts of things. I'd believe it. Here's the thing. Kids don't change. Like, I remember as a kid, I got away with a lot of dumb shit. So did they tell the AI to make MLP music about... I mean, I'm assuming that, like, they wrote the lyrics and then, like, had the AI sing it. But I feel like that's more effort than just singing this yourself. Maybe that's just a me thing, though. Turkey, what? No, we're not having this fucking conversation again. I swear to God, we're not. What are you saying? I'm not allowed to talk about tabs anymore, because if I ever mention tabs again, Chad's gonna fucking jump down my entire esophagus. My phrasing is pretty weird. I think that's fair. Do I miss this story? Listen, the story is literally just chat yelled at me because I had too many tabs open. What happened with the tabs? It's It's literally just I had too many tabs open and chat got real mad. Specifically because it was shy, and we actually had this full-on conversation on stream about like how the struggle of like closing tabs when you're ADHD. Oh, I thought tabs was a person. No, like tabs isn't like computer tabs. I feel like I'm making the schnoz too big. Stares at you, stares at you. It's Kasai, I swear to God. Why does this sound so fucking familiar? But the answer is I had like 300 or 400 tabs open. It's fine. I've gotten better. It's actively better. I definitely have less than 100 tabs open right now. Okay, I need to look at a dog nose. This sounds miserable. Okay, so like I need to like draw the circle first. First step, draw the fucking circle. There we go. Okay. Never mind. We're struggling because I want to do like so it's okay, so like this splits it in half. I think you copied the wrong thing, Confused Quaddle. I think you copied the search query instead of the. Oh, for fuck's sakes! What is this hell? The search query strikes again. I'm so sorry. All good. You're not the first person to have done that. What in God's green earth is this? What does any of it mean? I'm not vibing with this. So I'm an insight into the latest generation. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Do I need to even like? I think it's like part of it. Part of it's yeah. Part of it's I think I'm drawing that like too. There we go. I just want to be your Starky. I'm gonna fucking lose my entire existence. Detonate. I'm just gonna detonate. It's time. It's time for me to give up. Gives up. Just ceases to be. Fades into the ether. Okay, time to because I was lurking in Ivan's stream and Ivan was doing like a tutorial on how to like do eyes better. So it's time to see if I can like recreate what he was doing. feel like once the snoot's there, I just completely disregard the like actual face things. I low-key think I'm the most sane person here. Kasa, you are absolutely not the most sane person here. You are definitely significantly closer to the least sane person. I love you to death, but no. Stack underflow though. That's not, yeah, that's in fucking like video games and computer science. That's not how real life works. Because like dogs. Okay, let me look at dog faces. Oh, shorts work? Yeah, I think you put a shorts in, although I don't necessarily know why you would, because they're usually like dog face. Yeah, they kind of have like there's like a little space here, so like there we go. Okay, think about where the snoot is. Snoot ends like right around here, so like there we go. That's the mouth figured out. So this is the eye line. There we go. Something like that. Maybe not quite that severe. Definitely some kind of curve going on. Let me rotate. Alright, so I need to remember to start taking time lapses. This is gonna be like my new TikTok content. Because low-key, that app makes me want to die. Let me go ahead and erase this. That way I don't have to think about it yet. And then I can basically just like have it, you know, basically have it like re-add it and then have it cover where the eye is actually supposed to be. I think I think I'm gonna need to make them smaller. Actually, what if I like I think about like basically use, because like this is like, you know, start like thinking about differently the order of how like I draw things, because like usually I draw the eye and then have to reposition it, but like if I decide how far away from the central point I want the eye to be, and then I can just double that length. No one has mashed up Buddy Holly with the Pokemon anime OP. Like if we do like here to here, so like this is the inner part of the eye, and then we could do like probably closer to here. There we go. here to here, and then we know the eye would come right about this way, like right about here. There we go. Yeah, that looks good, actually. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, if you're like actually good at art, you probably don't even have to actively think about that. But like that's like, I guess, like a hint at like how I'm supposed to be doing this shit. Okay, so hue to hue, you to you. And I'll need to figure out how the snoot really like overrides it, if at all. Is it an ace moment or an ADHD moment to derail a conversation about feet into discussing Chernobyl? I think it can be both. It depends on the context. Spiders? Chamomile? There we go. Get out. Now this is a vibe. Okay, this is actually coming together. I'm making progress. Ooh, good. Device orchestra is pretty good. I feel like I'm getting better. Like this is definitely a better sketch that I would have gone a lot like I'm actually like making something that looks good. Kind of my first attempt. Don't references make things easier. They really do. To be honest with you, this is actually me with actually minimal references. Like this is actually minimal reference. And I think it's pretty good. So like I can at least I'm familiar enough with heads that I can do them without reference. I think the only thing here that really needed references was the nose and like kind of the face shape. Which like I need to touch up a little bit. It's like this kind of needs to be like a continuous, and then there we go. Something like this. But like that is because like I think it's just something that kind of comes with practice. If I had to guess, is that like this is just like the nature of practice. Because like this is I think this is just like, let me check a wolf face real quick. I think outside of like I think I need to I've made it a little bit more blocky, I think is the big thing that I've done here. And like I low-key I think that for a stylistic thing that's fine. Cuz like if I wanted to, also this is a fucking banger. I love Crypto the Necrodancer music so much. Like if I just thin it out a little bit, I think it would look properly wolfish. And then I have to kind of remember that to some degree that this is like also at a severe-ish angle. So like something like that. There we go. Like just thin it out a little bit. There we go. Shopkeeper version. Based. I think I usually prefer the not shopkeeper version, but I don't mind the shopkeeper. I think yeah, this is about correct for like a wolf. And I got to add the ears. For this song specifically? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, wolf ears are kind of like they're basically triangles with like little, you know, basically rounded triangles. If we draw like a triangle, yeah, and then just kind of like round it out a little bit, something like that. Yeah. How big are the big? Okay, the ears actually aren't usually this big. I need to do the no hit, no skip beat dagger only run. Wait, Kasa, are you actually trying to beat Aria mode? If so, like fucking props to you, but that is a actual nightmare. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely like eye back. So if we think about where the eye is, and then so it would start probably like right around here. Wow, okay, we got some bangers back to back. I know that this song existed before Just to Shapes and Beats, but this is definitely the song I think of when I'm like, oh yeah, Just Shape and Beats. Have taken a fourth break. My deaths from that are probably the thousands. Stuck at the fourth zone, have taken a break. Understandable. Um, I looked at the various challenges that are in Cryptid Necrodancer and decided that I was fine with just beating Cadence and Melody and Cadence Melody and some of the more fun like challenge runs. Because there is definitely like a break point where it's like this just is miserable. There you go. Necrodancer can get really difficult at times. Necrodancer, I think, is one of the more difficult games that exists. If you want to go for 100% completion, Necrodancer is definitely at least in the thousands. I can only clear a floor or two at a time. Yeah. It's Script and Necrodancer, like Spelunky, are like probably the most like well-known super difficult games. I think I think I would put those significantly above just about any game that's like released in the last couple of decades in terms of like, you know, outside of like games that are like well known. That's why I'm a little bit annoyed that like the meme of like From Software games being so hard comes from, because it's not. I don't personally find them hard in a way that's satisfying. I find them hard in a way that's frustrating. But that's like kind of just a me thing, I think. They took the Ninja Gaiden difficulty crown. Yeah, I definitely think so. I think you would be hard pressed to look at either of those games and say that Ninja Gaiden is harder. There are certain games that I think. Oh, Luis, welcome on in, Raiders. Glad to have ya. Those who don't know him, StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Crew Internet, variety streamer live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly play indie games. However, on occasion do things like art. We do art here every Tuesday, Friday. So what were you up to? Oh, you were doing Dr. Robotnik's Rings Racer. Interesting. Is that like a Sonic Racer thing? Oh, there we go. Yeah, in honor to celebrate International Wolf Day, I am doing, hope you're doing welcome on dude here for live. Also, welcome to Lewis, glad to have you. We're doing, in honor of Wolf Day, International Wolf Day, I'm doing some art of my son as a wolf. I've got the pose figured out. I'm currently in the process of trying to figure out the head face details. The actual body is going to be relatively easy. Was playing some Ring Racers and Monster Sanctuary. Played a bit because I wasn't able to do art. Understandable. Sometimes you're just not in the mood for art. I definitely knew that, like when I was starting up stream, I was like, do I want to do art? I should probably do art. There are definitely days where it's like, art. Well, like this, maybe? Pillow for the Derman. In case he comes to town. Keep a little dirt in my pillow for the Derman. So he won't take me down to... I'm here for the Derman remixes. But yeah, happy International Wolf Day. Love wolves, they're great. Wolf sonas are definitely, you know, there's I think there's a way to, like, you know, I don't want to throw shade, like, you know, wolves are definitely more common in the furry fandom, but that doesn't make them any less interesting. International Wolfle Donald Day. I mean, if that's your speed, go for it. Okay, so think about like maybe like this. Something like that, maybe? Based on like the different perspective. I don't know about this. Maybe something like that. Goggles, I like my goggles, but damn if they don't add significant complexity to my sonar design. Just like part of me is like because you're trying to, like, basically I was trying to draw in a vacuum, so it's like what am I doing? Of course I was gonna struggle. Also gonna need to get hopping off. Need dinner because I'm hungry for sure. Go take care of yourself. Thank you for bringing everyone over. Go have good nums. Gonna be lurking and be back later for sure. Thanks for bringing everyone over, you sweet bean. Hopefully you have a nice tasty dinner. There we go. I don't go for Wolf Son in part because I felt like it would be hard to add anything distinct. You definitely can do it. But it is a little bit, it's not necessarily an uphill battle. It's just that, like, there's some certain pitfalls you have to avoid if you're making a wolf sona. Namely in color. I feel like if you go with blue, which is this is by no means an app post at anyone, but because blue is a very commonly chosen sona color, if you're going with blue wolf, you're gonna have to like really add some elements to distinguish yourself amongst the, you know. All right. I think part of it's like I need to have the line be parallel to this other line to kind of imply, art, why are you so difficult? Yeah, there we go. That looks much better. Part of me worries about that with Dragonstonas too, but I need to get over that. The thing was, okay, so Dragonstonas, I think, benefit from the fact that there's not, like... Dragons are a infinitely malleable idea. Like wolves have a concrete grounding factor in the fact that wolves are a real species, whereas dragons don't really have that. So you can get away with a lot more outlandish designs that, like, you know, like, okay, let me reopen my you know, the thing I was working on, the yes, this, my Badger Dirg. Not particularly dragon, but like brain grem still grem. Honestly, though, I know. Trust me, I was dealing with it earlier. But like, you know, serpentine tail. The like, I feel like you don't even need to have. Like, I think the only thing you need to have to like really tell people that you're a dragon is like some kind of draconic wings. That's like the only common thing I've seen with different like dragons is there's almost always a set of wings. But also, if you're gonna fight my art brain grens, I'm gonna fight yours because they are incredibly annoying. But we gotta fight them together. Okay, there we go. I think the only bad thing about this is that, like, I think I need to make this a bit more open. I also have no idea how far I want to go with this. This might just be a sketch. But also, like, I need to do a thing, you know, we'll kind of see how I'm feeling on, I guess, Friday. Whether or not this gets turned into, like, a full, like, a full piece or not. What? Oh, okay. It, like, for whatever reason, my computer lagged for a moment, so it was like, okay. Okay, so look. I'm looking at myself. Oh, whoopsies. I okay. So it's kind of like a comb back almost. There you go. Originality is dead. Yeah, that's the thing. The line, there is nothing new under the sun, literally fucking originates from the Bible. Even in biblical era, you couldn't do anything perfectly originally. So, like, just combine the tropes you like. Even Jesus knew you couldn't do anything creative by yourself. So just have fun with it. The art is looking nice so far, by the way. Oh, thank you. Happy art day. Welcome on in, Jaren. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Happy heckin' art day. We're doing a heckin' art. Wow, wow, 3Ps, that's extra happy. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do my hairstyle, because I kind of like, because like my son has kind of like a swept-backed hair kind of situation going on. So I'm trying to like kind of manifest that. I'm not gonna get religious with this, but the Bible would be unironically be interesting to read. Okay, as someone who tried to read the Bible, if you can get through, oh, what is it fucking called? It's one of the earlier chapters. Not Deuteronomy. It basically there's a, but it's not a good book. It is a fascinating book. It is not a good story per se, because if it were a story, it would be one of the worst paced things of all time. Very early on, there's effectively a extensive info dump on every single character in the Bible's relationships to one another. Like who is a son of, who is a child of who is you know, like because like it plays importance, but it's the kind of things where like it only kind of like, if you've read through the Bible before, it's like fascinating because like you can basically see these like character progressions. I love Roman culture. It's dense and complicated to read, and you need a companion text to give context on the story. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So like the Silmarillion, honestly, that's not necessarily a bad comparison. Like you might be joking, but the Silmarillion is actually like kind of a pretty fair comparison, all things considered. I'm not. Then yeah, it's a pretty apt comparison, all things considered. I don't. I think it might be that. I think that might be the problem, why it feels so. Welcome on in, DA. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Starky. Guess what? What? It's important to have a lot of medieval studies as well. Yeah, you need to contextualize a lot of shit in the Bible. A lot of meat and potatoes of the text was compiled during that time. The Bible was a curating compendium based on those medieval styles. Yep. I love ass. Yeah, that sounds about right. By the way, can we show for both Jaren and Ed Anthro, fellow mod of GA and DA himself? Both amazing people. Go give them follows if you're somehow not already. I'm gonna lose my McFucking mind. Follow DA instead. People can follow multiple. Don't tell people who they can and can't follow, Jaren. I'm gonna find a door you can't open. Shocked Pikachu face. This hair is gonna send me into a fucking like. I'm gonna lose my mind just a little bit. Follow me on Twitch, not home. No, because that's where I live. I live inside of DA's walls. Whenever you hear a weird noise, don't worry. That's just me, like, sneaking into your cupboards and stealing your crackers. That explains a lot. I've been living there for like 5 months. No one tell DA. Jesus. Oh no, our crackers. Oh no, our crackers. They're stolen. I'm gonna lose my mind. Why does this hair look fucking awful? It looks so fucking bad. How did we get here? Welcome on in, James. Glad to have you, sweet. You're also gonna shout for James Jar. Starky, don't look at the song title. This is played on like on electric toothbrushes. That's honestly impressive. Hello, Starky. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm currently trying to do a wolf version of my character in honor of Wolf International Wolf Day. And I'm losing my mind just a little bit trying to get my fucking hair looking right. Hit me up on Discord. I've not studied closely enough to have a good suggestion other than one website. Okay. Yeah, how are you holding up, Jam? I saw you were streaming earlier. I lurked in there a little bit, but it was right about the time DA started. And I'm like, Modly duties. You know, you know how it be. I accidentally celebrated today. Had a wolf con today without realizing it was Wolf Day. Hell yeah. Love when that works out. Birdfred, welcome on, Tyrant. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Oh my fucking god. It looks terrible. I'm like... Why did I erase this? I actually think that this could work. I mean, you know, just like... If we just like... Something like that. Oh, okay, never mind. No, whoopsies. Gotta love Control Z. Control Z is my best friend. I like the head shape. It's just like something about these details are making me want to die. Okay, there we go. I think I've solved the riddle. Like the riddle of the Sphinx. Someday I'm gonna try drawing a piece without undoing. I'm scared though. That's just traditional art, and that's why I will never be a traditional artist. I couldn't. I'd be too fucking scared to make any progress. Internet's back, but your stream cut off, so I immediately picked up off what was going on trying to fix the buffering. It's kind of like... Something like that. Just like a little, you know, something. Draw a mystical space typhoon. What does that mean? What does any of that mean? Also, this ear is definitely too wide. I mean, typhoon is just like another word Yu-Gi-Oh card? Okay. Because, like, typhoon is just another word for a hurricane. So, like, how is a hurricane shaped? Hurricane is basically shaped like it's... So there's basically two tails. And, like, this is kind of the shape of a hurricane. Admittedly, like, with more curvature. So it'd be like... And then, you know, something like that. Like draw it on paper sometime. No, I refuse. Friend-shaped hurricane. More Just Shapes and Beats remixes. Hell yeah. This shit is my jam. There we go. That looks infinitely fucking better. Oh my god, it looks so much better. Sketchy elemental stuff with a pencil is like the bomb. I was like, I feel like with like, because the joy with big fluffy characters is like you can kind of cheat and hide things in the fluff. So like, you know, we have like the goggles, and then whoops, the goggles are now hidden behind fluff. Kind of like don't want to like line it up too closely though, I think. And then like you give him like big puffy werewolf cheeks. Big puffy wolf cheeks, you know. God, I could what I wouldn't give for some big puffy werewolf cheeks right now. Do not pay any attention to the things. Big puffy werewolf cheeks. Exactly. The full moon. There we go. That looks good. I think I've finally figured out how to do face fuzz in a way that's like actually like it looks good. And I think I had to realize that like basically it turns into like a fucking triangle. Is I had to take the face structure and be like, this is not a circle. There is no circle here anymore. Triangle. Yeah, this is starting to look a lot more wolf-like now. Also, I should probably give myself fangies. You call it a full moon, I call it a public indecency charge. I think reasonably okay. So if we follow the curvature of the face, and this is going to be like right around here somewhere. There we go. Is it public indecency if no one else is around? That's a good question. I feel like no, because public indecency is like specifically a criminal charge about putting other people in like a situation like that without like explicit consent, or like without like general understanding of like the nature of like the location. Like, so that's why like nude beaches exist, and there's no public indecency charges around those. So I think it has more to do with Diogenes. Is that you? There we go. There we go. That looks better. Because like part of it's some amount of like the it snorted my water. Thanks. I hate it. Yeah, there we go. Like this looks a lot better. because like it's kind of like some amount of like the way perspective is shifting, the way the first seems to be moving relative to the rest of the head. I think specifically public indecency is it's a thing where like if you're going to a space where public indecent, like, you know, nakedness is expected, i.e. a nude beach, you're giving implicit consent. So I think no, it's not a crime if no one observes it in that specific case, as opposed to like if you kill someone and there is no people who observed that crime itself, that's still a crime. Like aside from the person that you literally killed, outside of that person, if no one saw it, then it would still be a crime. The murdered person saw it. Well, yeah, but like that person can't testify. If it would still be a crime, even if that person, like, if we had the ability to, like, you know, if we had the ability to talk to ghosts and the ghost could report its own death, it would decidedly be a crime. But like, if it happened and they weren't prosecuted, I would still consider that a crime just by nature of the fact that like it is a misdeed done against someone in a way that is not reparable, and like there is no recourse, like there's no extenuating circumstances, which is why you can't kill any people. Looking at you, Germany. I'm just kidding, Germany. That was a whole shit show in that situation. I feel like the head's a bit high up. I think that's like maybe the problem here. Maybe I can give myself some neck. It does look a little high up. Oh, it's One Piece. I need to actually watch some of the fights from One Piece, especially some of the more recent fights, because like I saw a clip from like really late game One Piece, and the animation of the fight is fucking spectacular. To be fair, they've been going for how many years? So like they definitely have the animation pathways down pat. Ever hear of the Aladdin exception? On Wednesdays, you're catching up on... Yeah, I need to catch up on the One Piece manga, because apparently all of the lore is happening in their writing right now. And I've been fucking dying to understand the lore of this series since I read chapter... What was it? What's the first chapter that a poneglyph shows up in? Also, so animation only got good with Wano arc? Okay. Yeah, lore's big right now. That's understandable. So I just need to watch all of the Wano fights. How many are there? Like 20, 30? Okay, cool. In between Wano and Onigashima, the end of Alabasta, that's like what, chapter 200? God. It is like, that is, no, is that chapter 200 or chapter 300? I can't remember anymore. They are lording it over us, but I'm Tish. I can't even like summon the effort to go to my sound effects and just like... Starky, Starky, have you gone mini golfing? I have gone mini golfing before. What layer am I on? Oh, son of a bitch. Good news is like all of this was done on the sketch layer, which means that I didn't actually like, because this isn't actually like I could just like basically, you know, cut this and move it to the next layer. There we go. Now we're up to speed. Delete this. Do you enjoy mini golf? It's fine. It's one of those things where it's like, I think I would do it for sure with friends. You know, it's one of those activities where it's like, yeah, if someone suggests it, I'm always down. Welcome on, Ambrose. Good to have you, sweet bean. Do we shout out for Ambrose? Mini golf is fun on the computer. What Werewolves of London? Okay. Is this Sweet Home Alabama? What? Is this a parody of Sweet Home Alabama? This has to be a parody, right? No, it is not. This is like illegally actionably close to Sweet Home Alabama. It's very Sweet Home Alabama. How check DMs? Okay. This is the handbook each actor who plays Aladdin at Disney World is given. Although we want every Disney guest to have fun, our number one priority is safety. Because of this, Aladdin will never under any circumstances kill a park guest unless it is absolutely necessary to save the lives of a greater number of park guests. This is referred to as Aladdin's exception. Sir, we have a person taken hostage in Frontierland. Beep, send in the street rat. Hey, Disneyland, what the fuck is that? What is that? Disney, what fucking circumstances have happened where you felt like you had to codify a situation where, yeah, you can kill a guest to save more than one guest? Is Aladdin trained to kill? I guess, like, because Aladdin does have a sword, presumably. Trolley problem IRL. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong layer again. Why is it tied to Aladdin? That's what I'm wondering about. Why is Aladdin specifically the one that's allowed to kill? Does Aladdin have a real sword? Yeah. What is this fucking song? What is Werewolves of London and how does it exist? Okay. We think about where the neck is. Okay. I feel like the neck usually, like, this is where the neck is supposed to be. That looks at least correct. But yeah, like, the original version of this song is by Warren Zevon and was released in 1978. Okay, hold up a moment while I Google real quick Sweet Home Alabama. Yeah, Sweet Home Alabama versus Werewolves of Summer. Oh, for fuck's sakes. My nephew thinks Werewolves of London and Sweet Home Alabama are incredibly similar songs. Wait, there are people out there who think that they're different? They're the fucking same song. I'm actually losing my mind a little bit. It's literally the same fucking, it's the same key. It's the same fucking note sequence. That it's a sample, isn't it? I fucking hope so. Starky wants to spark legal battles. Listen, it's legal battles between two presumably very rich people. I don't give a shit. If I start it, listen, if I start a legal battle between fucking Bill Gates and Elon Musk that bankrupts both of them, good. That's like the dream. That's my dream. That's like my ideal situation, is to like just initiate that and then fucking take my hands off the rein and watch them both empty their bank accounts. It's very similar to Pressure versus Ice Ice Baby. Okay. So wait, this is wrong. This is incorrect. Cause it's the fucking Toby Fox. What the fuck, man? This is Toby Fox topic. There's no way. There's no way. This is the original. I'm not crazy, right? Like, okay, let's go. Let's listen back. Listen to specifically the fucking like the string instruments. It's off tempo. I'm losing my mind. There's no way this is the original version of this song. Yes, this is the original. There's no fucking shot. What? 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 Wait, no, there's no way. There's no fucking shot. There's no way. Hold up a moment. Let me... Okay, hold up a moment. We're playing the Undertale OST. I guess this just proves Starky needs to play Undertale to prove it wrong. Okay, skipping forward. Yeah, it's an off-tempo version. It's an off-tempo version. What the fuck did you put in here? Because the difference between this, it's like a half beat off. We need a layer check redeem. Yeah, it's a fucking half beat off. I'm losing my mind. I'm on the right layer. Yes, I'm on the right layer for like. Don't try to distract me. Don't try to distract me from my fucking mental breakdown. This is the incorrect version of this song. Yeah, because, like... No, it's not a half beat off. It's definitely... There's something wrong with that. No, we're the ones who's crazy. I'm not hearing a difference. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind a little bit. Yeah, because it's taking 2 bars. Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't fuck it. This you know what I fucking am? Hold up a moment. This is my fucking mental. This is my mental breakdown. I get to pick the memes. It's the meme from goddamn The Incredibles where the teacher is like, look, Dash moved like a fucking pixel.
Starky, are you okay? Is this what the meme songs have done to you? You have reached full insanity, Kasai. What have you done?
You did this to me. You did this to me. I'm losing my... Yeah, because it's like it falls on the offbeat, whereas like it doesn't fall on the offbeat here. Seriously, I cannot hear the difference. Okay, never mind, it does. I think what's happening is like the version here is fainter. Like the strings are fainter, so for whatever reason my brain noticed the difference. Shutting the borb did not help. Oh no. I'm literally so fucking hypervigilant. You know what my fucking song requests have turned into? They've turned into I'm on observation duty.
What does this button do? Please,
Sorry,
please,
Kasai, why have you done this to me?
button. You have no idea what it...
Still Starky funny, but no, it's more Undertale music. I'm so glad, Jared, you missed my fucking mental breakdown. So I got dragged into intense conversation about math and art. Starky gets tormented by Undertale. I never realized that this song had an off-tempo section. Like, it just, the strings are just written in a completely different time signature. Oh no, I saw the text evidence of it. I'm losing my mind. My fucking, like, actual real life has turned into fucking, like, I'm on observation duty. Oh yeah, guess what? All of Undertale's musical leitmotif? No, it's not that it's a leitmotif, it's literally just written in a different time signature. Like, the strings are written literally in a different time signature where they fall off tempo from the main melody. Starky has a keep ear for music. Even the RNG of the button is out here to torment you. The creator's primarily a musician. Oh yeah, for sure. Remember, the moon is an anomaly in this universe. The moon. I guess it's like one of those things where it's like it's always been there, but my brain just chose today to have a fucking shit fit over it because it noticed it specifically in this version where the like strings are quieter, so my brain was paying extra attention. If you're wondering if I'm okay, no. No. Anyways, now that I've had my emotional breakdown, are you okay? No. What have literally, I've never been okay on this stream, and especially not in this moment. You just need a healthy method to express art appreciation. The single, dude, the single, like, string was just especially beautiful. I can't believe I got into over 100 times. Cam, this is not the time. Why are you choosing now to reminisce about your time loops while having a fucking mental breakdown over Undertale music? You cannot have another mental breakdown until 2025. Fuck you, it's my mental breakdown. I get to choose the date. Starky. Starky, I don't know anymore. Today has just been a day, so I'm just letting the silly out. Why are you streaming in 614p? Jaren, let me tell you an awful secret about my internet. I use DSL. My best home Wi-Fi is DSL. I've called my ISP. What's up, Chris?
Starky, look, you have a funny soundboard. You can use it to distract you from the mental breakdown.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of compression. I don't know anything about fucking compression. I'll admit that much. But like, my computer can handle 1080p, like 1080p 60 FPS. And we're wondering what the fact that it's not like 640 or something fake around 614. Because I am literally, hold up a moment. Let me check my settings real quick. I'm outputting at 38 kilobits per second. And that's, how do you even get that number? 3,800 kilobits per second. If I go up to 40k kilobits per second, it should go up to 640. Unfortunately, it's also likely I'm going to drop some frames. At some point, I have to make concessions to my shit-ass internet. And I fucking called my ISP, and I'm like, I will literally pay you so much extra for fucking, like, I'm not asking you to change it. I love the growth and the limitations. That's fair. But like, I've literally called my ISP and I'm like, there's a fucking billboard a mile away from my house that where you're touting your 1 gigabit fucking fiber optic. Give it to me. And then they're like, nah, we don't have it there. And I'm like, we don't have it at your address. And I'm like, I'm just in awe of the arbitrariness. It's not arbitrary. It's dictated by bad. Like most things in this stream. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. Anyway. Dictation by bad, not by logic is one of my favorite genres. Okay, it technically is dictated also by logic. This is why I played Second Life for 10 years. Apparently this PC bottleneck thing is for my GPU is supposed to be less bottlenecked by low resolution, but when I check low resolutions on the bottleneck checker, the bottleneck is worse. What in God's green earth is this? How bad can I be, but the lyrics are backwards while the music is forwards? I'll admit, I didn't see the Lorax. I never saw the Lorax. This does nothing for me. Thank you for the hydrate, Soriel. It's actually good to watch it. I probably should. And the stretch. Oh no, it became anime. Wait a minute, when did you last do this? Save? Oh, I literally have not saved this yet. Yeah, there's no save of this yet. Whoopsies. Whoa, dab, Nick, yeah, be. Listen, it's not the longest I've gone without saving. Starky, I'm chalking the lack of save up to the breakdown. Is there still time to save you, Starky? There's time to save my canvas. There's no time to save me. You would need to go back about 2 decades. 2 decades is probably a fair estimation. No one's saved. Get over here as a punishment. You have to listen to Buddy Holly. You're not allowed to, you can't grab me. I have rights. There you go. Okay, there we go. You done freaking out, bud? No. The answer is no. I'm never done freaking out. I just have varying levels of energy about it. This is so weird to listen to. This is me, you know, still emotionally, but like I've just relaxed about it. Inside, I'm a tumultuous, like tumultuous thunderstorm of insanity. I'm glad that you're at least aware of my fucking emotional breakdown of over fucking Undertale music of all things. I mean, if it wasn't Undertale music, it would have been something else. Let's be honest with ourselves. I fear what goes on in Starky's head. No, not the new Alphabet song. This song sucks. Wait. Okay, y'all ready for the new Alphabet? The new Alphabet, starting with G. No LMNO. Ah! 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 The meter! The meter! The meter! It's in great pain, as am I. This is not the problem for people who had an alphabet poster in the classroom. Like, why? I mean, it was apparently a common thing that, like, he's tilting. Look, Modonics, that have you sweeping. Yeah, I've been tilting for, like, the last 15 to 20 minutes. This is nothing new. One in 100 is not common. I'm tilted too. Oh, it's a fucking I love this song so much. Seconds march into the past, and moments pass, and just like that, they're gone. The river always finds the sea, so haplessly, like you find me. We are paper boats pulling on a string. We'll never be apart. I will always love you, like it's written in the stars. You can run, but you can't hide. Try. Tunes that makes the tide. My sirens. What is this from? It's from Transistor. Thing from inside. Pull me here and push me, baby. Everywhere. Hang in the air we are. Penguins pulling from different poles. With no control, we'll never be apart. I will always find you, like it's written in the stars. You can run, but you can't hide. Try. Oh no, that was one too early. All I know is that Transistor's electric. So it's a game by Supergiants, the same people who made Hades. I will always find you. I will always find you. I will always find you. Like it's written in the stars. We can run, but we can't hide. Try. I will always love. That's outside of my range. Like it's written in the stars. We can run, but we can't hide. I will always find you. I will always. Yeah, I there it's definitely like there's that one section that's outside of my range. And I can do the rest of it just fine, but like I need to practice my range more. Oh, that's like one of the only annoying things. Oh, my fucking like this is my mental breakdown song for sure. If I have a mental breakdown song, it's this one. Specifically because of the fucking Pantheon of Hallownest. Also, Starky, I found out that 160 mods for Stardew Valley. You know, that checks out. Too many. Yes, Jaren's on our side. Computer blew up. Hydration is good. Sprinklers don't suck. How are you using 160 mods? Oh, they should not. Yeah, no. Cam has like what 800 mods for Skyrim. It's just Stardew mod to race swap characters for diversity. How are you using 160 mods? Cam is okay. What about the Stardew mod that makes everyone a furry? A man of culture. 800 Skyrim mods. Starky 800 is chump change. Cam, I'm pretty sure, literally cannot enjoy a game without either number go up real hard or modded to oblivion. I think I have 1731 for Skyrim. I was looking for seasonal outfit mods. Some of the race swaps felt natural. Then I saw albino Demetrius. That's that doesn't feel right. That feels actually kind of like incredibly incorrect. All right, I guess we know how big the... Oh, that's a fair amount of mods. Lone Friends on the Wild Side. Other characters continued by Scion 9000. Love this remix idea. It definitely gives like a lot of Cuphead, Steven Universe, V-Stars, and more. Cuphead, Steven Universe, Lone Van, Cuphead, Steven Universe, B-Stars, and Lone Caravan Palace. I have to greet 76 people for the first quest in Stardew Valley. Why are you like this? Okay, notably, this Cam Cool is also the same person I have an ongoing bet with that like I will probably be able to beat. I will probably be able to beat Baldur's Gate 3 for honor mode before he can. Because he has something like 80 mods in BG3, including one that increases the increases the level cap to 20, and also one that lets him have everyone in his party out at the same time. So so like even though he's playing a significantly easier version of BG3, I'd probably be able to beat for honor mode first because he just keeps restarting. Love you, Cam. All of this is meant in good jest, of course. I've not restarted in a while, just not felt the BG3 urge in a bit. I actually need to probably continue my For Honor run in BG3. Breakdown, breakdown. It's a mental breakdown. There's also Bara Anthro furry characters by Bara Enthusiast, Enti's furry barification by Entry Frisky, which gives Bara sprites and faces respectively to NPCs. I made it to the new quest hub. What's the new quest hub? I'm trying to think about what you're talking about. Welcome, Money Wolf. I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I should probably keep an eye on how long... We got another hour left, so the quest hub in the underground area. Oh, wait, did you make it to the Underdark? What even are you talking about anymore? We're talking about BG3. If you made it to Underdark, you've officially made it to Act 2. I believe Underdark. No, wait. Act 2, I think, is when you officially make it past the Underdark. The furry mod has gender swaps for Mirage candidates, but only female to male, which is slightly disappointing. Listen, furries are very gay. Many of us furries find men hot. I'm sorry to tell you this. Okay. Wait, who told you? I'm a knower. You can reveal our secrets. Who told you who told you can reveal our secrets? I'm one of the keeper of the secrets. Okay, what about the lesbian furs? That's a good question. You know, lesbian furs also have, you know, what about biscalies? Listen, I'm just saying many furries are also attracted to men. That no way defines, I guess, like lesbians, but like also like, you know, there are female oriented artists in the furry community. So like, so I feel like, I don't know, like Stardew Valley. I feel like if you're a lady playing Stardew Valley, you're probably also not a furry, and I couldn't tell you why. I feel like there's like not that overlap there. Feel like hard enough traits exist. It's weird. Jaren, we have one here. Kasai is a straight furry. I've captured him. Like I have him working now in my zoo. Just kidding. I love you, Kasai. Yeah, I'm calling them weird. Jaren being a creature. Jaren being a gremlin. Let me look at muscular shoulders real quick. Hold up a zoo, the token straight. I've also managed to make millions by the Fallen Stardew Valley modded right now. We also, I'm pretty sure Cam is also straight, but he's not a furry, unfortunately. Okay, I see now how this is going. Starky thinks I'm trapped in his zoo. Yes, I'm straight. Okay. Good. Glad we got that cleared up. Yes, and yes, I'm not a furry. We can fix that. I'm kidding, of course. Okay. Cam Cool is the bigger anomaly here. I mean, Pronzo wasn't always a furry. He used to be a gaming speedrunner. Yeah, no. And then Ponzo joined the furry community and realized he's either bi or pan. We can infect anyone. No one is safe. Two straight people and one is not a furry. You did it, Starky. You achieved diversity. It's diversity in a furry space. Oh my fucking god. I mean, that's putting the cart before the horse. Don't worry, I'm weird in other ways. Starky, yeah. He's always... that's putting the cart before the horse. He's always been Pronzo. That's fair. Pronzo, it definitely strikes me as being the kind of person who's like... He's just him before, like, he's any labels. And I appreciate that about him. It's more of a matter of being open and discovering things as options feel open to them. Yeah. Okay, first, let me see. I wish there was a fucking better reference I could find on the rotator cuff. I've been down that path, especially as an ace. Fair enough. Okay, so it's like basically draw the triangle that is the... I first identified as ace back in 10th grade. I didn't even realize I was ace until I was gay. which sounds like a joke, but is actually a sincere rundown of like my development as a person. Because I realized I was gay, but then I also realized that like there wasn't really that, like, it took me until I was, I think, 16 or 15 to realize that I was gay, because there was no inherent drive for like a relationship. But then the topic came up at Mission. I was like, no, that's not a thing. Oh yeah, no, I think I've told this story on stream before. When I told my parents I was gay, my dad thought I was fucking with them. He assumed it was a joke. And so that made me recoil into Discord another ace person sophomore year in college. I was like, yeah, I don't want to. By no means I want to one up your coming out story. But that is, I actually came into my parents as ace first. That's fair. You know, want to know one of the weirdest convos I've had as a moderator? Knowing moderator stuff, I'm actually kind of curious what your weirdest one so far is. I still prop up my weirdest interaction to my weirdest interaction is definitely still Mpreg guy, and then mentioned bisexuality. Okay, so it's here. Two weeks later, I started dating the guy who became my husband. Well, here's the thing. I never did I never assumed I was bisexual. Admittedly, I had a reason to, because like there was actually a girl in high school I had a crush on. In retrospect, I actually like, she wasn't, it was more of an emotional attraction than like a physical attraction, just because she was like very charming. She was, you know, she was like one of the few people who was willing to make jokes about my size in a way that like actually made me feel good about myself. So it's like I was like trying to kind of figure out what the fuck those feelings were, while also definitely being primarily male attracted. I'm still biromantic, still primarily homosexual if none isn't an option. That's fair. Some person whose a whole thing was communism tried to persuade me to try masturbation while I was trying to tell them not to harass other server owners about their bans there. That's pretty fucking funny. That's really funny, actually. That actually might be my Mpreg guy story. That's a whole ass case and a half. It's not like this. My best ban story is the lady who got banned for good reasons and still makes a point of it to this day to dodge bans on a regular basis. Honestly, I have to laugh at some of the ban stories, otherwise I'll cry. Also buffering. I don't think I might have dropped a few frames, but I don't think so. We had to ban them for a community on average about once a week in the last 2 years. It's funny when like you basically have serial offenders. No buffering for me? Okay. Good. Because like there are definitely serial offenders who like, because like there's one I've been tracking, and I don't want to name drop them, but like they've recently been banned from a bunch of communities for being deeply problematic, and I'm like, please do not come and I should probably realistically preemptively ban them from here, just because I know that they're not worth the struggle. Just preemptively ban and block. And I probably have a weird interactions from moderating a large furry anime Discord, but like an anime dedicated specifically to furry anime, because then people are not worth it. Seriously. It's like, especially because like the dude's just like casually. I actually probably shouldn't be talking about it unless I fucking summon the beast. I can't imagine they'd give enough of a shit though to pop up here. So I think we're probably safe for a bit. This communist guy will live rent free in my head as one of the people of all time. Honestly, though, that's like that's like the only thing that person is going for them. So like, you know, they got one arguable W and a sea of L's. This song is wild. God, basically every game Behemoth has released is just a fucking wild experience. Is a great scat example. The song is a fun stroke. Ain't it just? Da 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 da. Stamper is weird. I can't make heads or tails of Stamper. It's like he does a lot of weird shit for sure. I don't think any of it's done for hateful reasons, but it definitely like there is some of the diction being used is problematic. And I'm just like, you know what? I decided it's easier to just ignore them. Understandable. Until they come across my desk. I mean, hopefully that will never ever happen. Okay. I feel like I feel like this is also helping me learn a decent bit about muscularity. So if we had the... Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. Okay, as is tradition. You are the ocean's gray waves, destined to seek life beyond the shore, just out of reach. Yet the flowing like time, the path is yours to climb. A double-edged blade cuts your heart in two. Wasting dreams fade away. Embrace the brand new day. Sing with me a song of birthright and love. The scatters to the star above. Yeah, it's just a word that's more appropriate for the wholesome, the more wholesome the context. Alone, lost in thoughts, all alone. Sky above, yes, I know. Listen, I don't actually know the lyrics to the song off the top of my head. So I think I know them, and then I don't, and then I look like a fucking doofus. You're our doofus. How dare? Who are the ocean's gray waves, destined to see life beyond the shore, just out of reach. Wasn't this song for the Smash Ultimate Soul World of Light story mode? Yes, because Asura. Wait, no, Azura is a fight. Dark. you call a home on an empty white throne. Matrixy of lies, a familiar disguise. Sing with me a song of conquest and fate. The black pillar cracks beneath the weight. Break through the day, hard as a stone, lost in thoughts, all alone. I don't know how many words function like that. Yeah, this word I'd be more comfortable saying in a church than a Discord, I mean. Fair enough. Sorrow. That's not at all how abs work. Okay. Oh, is this final verse the version for Revelations, which is where you play both verses at the same time? Or can you like Fallout or Genshin? I like Fallout kind of. I don't like Genshin. Sing with me a song. Okay. Okay, so what was the... Did anyone actually play Revelations? Lost in Thought All Alone has the verse of all the versions forming a full song. Okay, let us hope this rig works. Did anyone play Revelations? Because I played Birthrights and I got like halfway through Conquest before giving up because I was just like, this is boring. You don't like Genshin? What a shame. Guess we can't be friends. I'm kidding, as I'm aware you don't like it. Okay. I think I'm just gonna like copy, you know. Is this okay? This is Arknights. I might have to hide this reference. I haven't played the Thousand Year Door yet. I need to play that on stream at some point, actually. Okay, so the thumb always moves. Okay, so it's gonna be hidden behind the hands, but... Oof, my internet's having a stroke. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. This is a pretty jammin' song. It really is. This is apparently Arknights. I cannot type tonight with a pile of Legos in front of the keyboard. Okay, there we go. I'm liking this hand. I'm giving myself also the Bappy Pobs. It's like the theme of a really powerful and unlucky cat girl who just wants to give her siblings a proper life. I actually feel like I'm getting better at hands. You too can get better at hands. All it takes is like your fucking will to live and also your soul. No, it just takes 2 hours a week, minimum a year. Practice. I know it sounds kind of meh, but the world of Arknights is a nightmare to live in. I could kind of see that. I feel like most gacha games are like have like nightmarish worlds to live in. There you go. I mean, Genshin's is pretty tame and safe to live in. Um, to be fair, Pokemon Cafe is pretty wholesome. Tokyo After School Summoner is fucking hell on earth. What other? I played a couple more gacha games. I actually have not noted. I did not read the story at all for AFK Journey. The other one I play is you know, arguably not that bad, but only if you're gay. If you're straight, it's a miserable experience. Most games go post-apocalyptic. Arknights is living the apocalypse, a slow one, but a deadly and miserable one. For a moment, I was intimidated when an 80-minute video detailing magical lore popped up in my recommended. But like, I also watched almost an 8-hour video defending NFT artists from harassment campaigns. So like, there. I've officially watched the 8-hour-long video essay from Cynical about what's it called? It's the title of this video is like the best and worst show you've never heard of, or the best and worst show you've never heard of. It's apparently called it's about a British show called Utopia. Why what? Why the one world would be terrible to live in if you're straight? It's because it's full of gay sex. No, I can outdo all of you. Yes, gay homosexual intercourse. I watched the 38-hour video of the Beverly Hillbillies. Why though? That's literally 2 full fucking days. That's a little bit over 2 days if you don't sleep. Gay, homosexual gay. It was good. And clearly cared, and I would experience their joy. Fair enough. Okay, so if we're doing, okay, so hand would be tucked in. I'm like, yeah, hand is like tucked in. So it would actually be basically like a straight line from here to here. I couldn't find the music in the clip I requested. I have the way I have the clip set up. The music doesn't get saved, unfortunately. Basically, if the music doesn't get saved to the VOD or the clips, otherwise I would get DMCA claimed. Winton Reviews got famous for doing 8-ish hour-long video recaps and going over the iCarly Nickelodeon sitcom universe, doing iCarly Victorious and Sam and Cat. All in all, he did 24 hours of video content on those things. Oh my god, that's actually kind of wild now that I think about it. There we go. Like, the sheer dedication to understanding and executing the joke is boggling. This year for April Fool's, his dad posted. Oh wait, I think I've heard about that. I think I've heard about the April Fool's Beverly Hillbilly thing. Also, TLDR for the NFT video was some of the NFT hate was actually dumb, not all of it. Like some arguments were factually wrong. I'm of the opinion that like there's no reason to give NFT people the benefit of the doubt. Unfortunately, so it's like, correct. To be fair, I've actually been like watching like apparently like basically the tech bros might have fucked themselves because like the tech sector is currently crashing. Apparently the triple threat of Bitcoin, NFTs, and AI might have finally proven to investors that big tech has no fucking ideas anymore. And like it took them fucking long enough. So here's hoping that it keeps crashing. I'm not going to complain when a scammer gets scammed, even if they are a normie who got swept into the hype. There was always the logic of its impacts and context they ignored to get into the hype. Yeah. There we go. That looks a little bit better. We're dealing with some amount of like extreme, you know. We've got some amount of like kind of extreme, you know. So the Bitcoin is currently higher than it was on average during the 2021 bubble. It'll pop. Realize that I still know the Beverly Hillbillies opening by heart, the useless knowledge my brain retains. Because like there is no intrinsic value to it. So like at some point, it is by definition a bubble. It will pop eventually. Oh, Charlie, but it hasn't been this high for a longer plateau, and it's currently not propped up by a media campaign of fury. So this next bubble is going to be even wilder. Oh, for sure. Can't wait for it. Like I said, I suspect that big tech is going to have a bad next 5 or 6 years. And from my understanding, because I've talked to a few people who are actually in finance, finance is very much not prepared for it. 2 years at best, yeah. We've seen the game industry collapse, and it will be worse. Oh, it'll be significantly worse than the game industry collapsing. The game industry at least had a product. Yeah. Yeah. Roll out the Fallout. Especially because game corporations are tech companies. Yeah. There you go. But you know, gosh, I've been radicalized by the investment class. Yeah. Honestly, part of me was like, I wanted to start like getting into, I just want to start shorting every company that's owned by private equity. And just like, you know, it's probably a safe investment, honestly, to just be like, yeah, these companies will fail in the short term. Like like, you know, how long has this company been owned by private equity? 5 years? Okay, start shorting it because it's going to crash within the next year. I'm not pro FT, but like hearing someone play devil's advocate actually makes it easier to write off as a bad idea. Even if someone is right, echo chamber stances are always left bugging me until I get the full picture. That's fair. I mean, but also it's, you know, to some degree, I'm willing to write off these people as being just roughly as bad as I think they're being, you know? How the fuck do cum gutters work? Oh, well. Listen, I know what I said. Apparently cum gutters isn't like a Like, it isn't a terminology that people are necessarily familiar with. The hips have a muscle. Oh, I see now. So basically, it's kind of like this, where like basically you like widen out the hip area. Like, that's the kind of the top of the butt. And then like basically you kind of like, so something like this. Yeah, you need to start with the hip bone being exposed, only covered by skin. Badonkadonk. Badonkadonk. Doo 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 doo. Badonkadonk. Because there's also not a lot of muscles there. Yeah. Bored ape tech guys just get mocked forever. Yeah. They deserve to be. Will you ever watch Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? Never. That combination of muscles definition around that lack of muscle is what creates that fold. Okay. Do he got the booty? He do. Is that a Vine? I'll admit, I was never on Vine. I basically got all of the Vine all of the Vine memes secondhand, like 2 decades later. Is it because they contain drug use? No, here's the thing. I watched The Haunting of Hill House, or the Fall of House Usher, episode 2 of the Fall of House Usher. You see a group of people get fucking disintegrated by acidic water. I don't care about body horror. It's just that I don't have any interest in Breaking Bad, and my friends realistically aren't going to make me watch it. Also, the term is Adonis belt if you want to look it up in the safe search. Fair enough. Okay, I did not realize that there was a safe term for it. Thank you. I actually significantly appreciate that. Okay, so it's actually probably like here. Oh shit, I need to give myself a tail. But you know, I raided into Zaihi a couple of streams ago, and I was like, they're like talking about that part, and I was like, yeah, the cum gutters. I'm still looking for a safe term to search about my favorite body part, the treasure trail. However, that's not a common name. Treasure trail, happy trail. It because it basically is like a continuation of the like pubic hair. So in the science name is Sagittarian hair. Interesting. All right, time to give myself a quick tail. You know, this is fair. I have that wrong, fact checking myself. Okay. Pain. Think of the save. Where do I want to put... Where does the tail... I guess, like, it kind of depends on where I want the, you know... There we go. And of course there's a cupcake song. There we go. Sagittal abdominal hair. Interesting. Think of the hydrate. Today I learned, so Adonis belt and sagittal abdominal hair. I too am also a big fan of the treasure trail. I think I like it. I like this, but I think it needs to be like more vertical, maybe. Oh, maybe it's... I'm just numb to the cupcake at this point. I'm trying my best to be numb. I'm so sorry. If it's ever too much, you can just ask me to skip and I will. Starky, you choose a genre. And I'll be nice. I got this? Okay. It really is a fucking test of endurance. Okay, this looks like ass. Pick a music genre you want to hear. Jazz. The song makes my brain hurt. This is Miki Matsubara, Stay With Me, featuring Cupcake. We also got room for exactly one more song, so what you're in the mood to listen to? I said jazz. And like whatever the next song put in is will be the last song. I still don't know how fucking... Oh, you know what? I think I realized why. I think I realized why this feels so wrong. I think it's because it's raising. Whereas, like, it would naturally just, like, kind of, like, come out and maybe go down. Bend radius? Because, like, I was basically trying to draw it up. But I think it'd basically be, like, up a little bit, but also, like, kind of fading into the background. Oh, yeah, when is Factorio returning to the channel? When the DLC drops. On this lovely International Wolf Day, I'm soaking my paws with some Dr. Teal's salts. Gotta take care of the Pete's. Exactly. Oh, by the way. Oh, yes. Okay. So I believe that was the last song. Yep. Close in the queue. I expect a special package in the mail. What'd you get? My weight paints are not mirroring. Oh, no. What is Los Pollos Hermanos chicken? What is... This is not an advertisement. This is the fucking video. The music will come in a minute. The Chicken Brothers. Los Pollos is Breaking Bad. Oh, so it's a Breaking Bad. This is a Breaking Bad thing. I brought a tail and nothing more. Okay. It took a little bit of figuring out, but I did manage to get myself a tail that I'm happy with. Now, I will probably line and color this next time. This is not going to lead to further purchases? Sure. Whatever you need to tell yourself. I also kind of like need to figure out how, because like do I make myself nude? No, surely not. Or are you feeling frisky? I don't think so. Oh, look who you're asking to. You know, okay, that's fair enough. It's probably not necessarily the smartest idea to be asking chat. Okay. There we go. Welcome on, Magic. Let have you, sweet bean. Shut up. I'm currently trying to figure out how to put a shirt over myself. You already know this, but I'm obsessed with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul because of how much of a masterpiece the stories in it are. I mean, that's fair. It's just not necessarily something I'm super into, basically. Yeah, no, we're vibing. We're drawing Wolf Me. This, I think I might actually. I'm happy enough with this where I'm like, I probably am actually going to go through the process of like painting and coloring it. There we go. Okay. Welcome back, Ileana. That's the obvious sweet bean. I'm assuming work's keeping you busy. Ooh. Am I dropping frames? I almost missed ice cream time. Be right back. Oh yeah, go get your ice cream. Very important. Can't miss ice cream time.
Rats, where rats, where the rats.
Did you see the new Waldo video drop?
Do you see the new Waldo? I got recommended. I'm on vacation mode now as I'm playing tour guide for family, so equally as busy. I'm tired. I'm so sorry to hear that. See if you can get some opportunities to rest in when you can. Although, like, knowing family, that's easier said than done. I think we got one more. One more after this. Crap, I forgot to request the Rudy song. There'll be next time. There's like a way to do tight clothing, and I can't remember how it's done. I'll need to look into that real quick for texturing later, but so far I'm relatively happy with how this is turning out. Maybe it's like... There's no, it's like... That actually kind of might be it. I don't know. That's something I'm gonna have to toy around with, like tinker with. Oh, why did I fucking choose a lab coat? The reason is because they look nice, but also... Is this the Great Pretender? This is Cowboy Bebop. This is Tank. Tank exclamation mark. Yes, the exclamation mark is very important. I don't know. I've actually never seen Cowboy Bebop. Oh, I think you would enjoy it. I've heard great things about it. It's a relatively short series. I'm probably gonna have to like draw my fluff, like the fluff of my wolf Sona, like wolf self, like kind of trying to escape. Something like that. But yeah, that's like detailing that's probably... Oh, wait, I just realized we're in the actually backup queue, aren't we? Yeah, that stuff we'll figure out next time, though. For now, though, this is looking pretty okay. There's definitely still work to be done. A lot of it's going to be detailing stuff. That's probably going to happen next time. I just realized I can get this game called My Name is Mayo free. You know what? This is a good time to leave the stream. It's good. It's fine. You know, you know what? That's definitely the like farewell. That's like the thing you hear and you're like, oh yeah, it's time to end the stream. Okay. Where's the version of... There it is. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming to hang out, Sweet Beans. Hopefully you had a good time just like vibing and watching me do art and struggling and trying my best. Who all is live? I see Mari's doing live. Mari's doing live. Mari's doing art as well. Oh yeah, that's right. I know who I wanted to raid into. Rhythm is doing a special event. Rhythm's doing like a like a runway thing for like he's doing a collab. I'm like, do I want to? I should probably. I want to write into him, but also like he's already probably stressed out enough with the collab. I'm like, but also like it's the middle of the collab, so you know what? Let's go support Rhythm. I don't actually have like a material girl emote. You know what? We'll raid message is gonna be work it, girl. This will be the raid message. We're gonna raid over to Rhythm Star Husky, who is doing a collab thing tonight. Basically like a drag, you know, like a drag show style like Hrothgar thing in Final Fantasy 14. It seems like a lot of fun, but Rhythm Star, let me make sure I'm spelling it right. Rhythm Star Husky. Try the right over there. But yeah, if this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Crowing Internet, where I stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST, Monday, Tuesday, 6 to 9 p.m. EST, Thursday, Friday. Mostly I play indie games. However, I'll do art every Tuesday, Friday. But yeah. Let's see. Thursday is going to be more of... Oh shit, we actually finished Trance of Sonar. I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing Thursday. We'll figure that out. Work it, girl. Welcome on, Gadget. Glad I was being. But yeah, I'll figure that out like either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah. Well, it'll be a new game. It'll be a surprise. Yeah, if you'd like to stay up to date with the streaming, including when we'll be going live, Twitter and Blue Sky are the places to be. Maybe 1,000 Year Door. Maybe. I also kind of like. I kind of want to stick to shorter series for now. JoJo Siwa, if nothing else. Okay, I'm gonna find something else then. But yeah, Twitter and Blue Sky are the places to be. I vibe there. I post, you know, more on Blue Sky, but you know, art that I get, art that I commission, as well as art that I make, food pics, you know, going live messages. I have a YouTube if you'd like to catch one of the VODs there, see what I've been up to. A TikTok if you'd like to see edited content made by myself as well as my editor Machio. There's going to be one TikTok that was posted yesterday and one TikTok tomorrow, and that's going to be likely it for TikTok for a bit. And then I have a YouTube Discord linked up there. Say hi to also BC, the girls come to this week's post. I love y'all to bits. I'm going to catch you with Thursday for we'll figure that out. Love you guys. Bye.